Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have what are their true intentions in love. And so we already have a storyline here, Sagittarius, we do. And it's just full of love. We're not into any wokeism over here, right? No, we're not. And we just want the best for everybody. Don't matter who you are, what you look like. No, we don't. Of course not, right? And so we have Night Watch and we have the Queen of Hearts, Sagittarius. And, you know, this Queen of Hearts is, she's trying to slay the snake, right? She's already cut him and she's got her knife, right? She's wielding her knife here. And, you know, she feels threatened by him, but, you know, from the blood that she has already kind of endured a wound here, right? He already bit her. But the point about it is that hearts are coming from the blood here. This talks about somebody who has made sacrifice, but they are becoming more mature. And, you know, this could be your person or more empowered and more mature. This could be them. It could be. We have the woman and the man both. These are two separate cards. They're both holding a coin, right? And, you know, the woman's all kind of glamorous. She is. She has her hair really beautiful, kind of the way they used to wear it a long time ago, right? Kind of these updos. But she's sitting there, and she's sitting there in decadence. She is, and, you know, she's got some money, and the man is holding the coin. He's a little bit more natural. He's dressed nice, but he's kind of outside, right? And so he's just in this field. But both of these are about somebody who could be, you know, enjoying their independence or enjoying their kind of their abundance, their financial independence. Interesting thing, we have this other card called Bast, and I'm not sure what they mean by that, but you know, it could be basta, like it may be. But the point about it is that here's the I thought she was naked. She's not. She just, her outfit is kind of, you know, revealing. But, you know, this is about her independence. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Somebody here could have sacrificed maybe a union or some stability they had because they want to be independent. Yeah, and to come forward, I feel like it's this Queen of Hearts, whoever has made this sacrifice. Yeah, and, you know, this could be you or your person, but for me it looks like they are making a sacrifice to come forward. And they could have possibly suffered, maybe she's suffering a wound over here, but, you know, it's possible. But there's maturity involved, and isn't that what's most important, right? Even our kids. The kids, you know, sometimes they get hurt. We don't want to see our kids get hurt, but this is how you grow, right? You do. So sometimes you got to, like, stop hovering over them and, like, you know, let them take a couple scrapes and bruises, right? We have hostilities too, Sagittarius, and we have this, you know, Tarzan man over here. And yeah, it's a man. I mean, nowadays they're going to say it's a woman, or, you know, or you can't do that because you'll be you know, you might be some type of a sexist, right? If you show Tarzan as a man. But long story short, right? This is about hostilities, and somebody, you know, could be like showing hostilities, and, you know, that's what they're talking about there. But there's a story here, and somebody's showing hostilities against this man or this woman, right? I feel like you guys are a divine couple here, and if it is not a divine couple, it's like a power couple. That's what this is, right? And so, but the person who is you know, dealing with hostilities, they could have sacrificed somebody or a situation, and now somebody else is, you know, ready to cut off their head here, right? And not literally, no, of course not, in case we have any tender hearts out there, right? Or tender minds, maybe, hopefully not, right? I'm sure you guys know this isn't literal. We also have the Night Watch card, and we have, you know, the big wolf here, and he's got the crow on his shoulder. The crow is for his protection in his mind, or maybe to help him you know, just to help him see who's coming, because he feels threatened and he's ready to draw his knife here. He's got kids here that are laying down sleeping, so he's kind of, you know, he's kind of protecting the fort. But this Night Watch card talks about knowing when to take action and feeling threatened, like I have to do this at the exact right time, right? Because I don't know if I turn Sagittarius into the Queen of Hearts. That's kind of really what this is, right? We're not talking about the Queen of Hearts that is on the Alice the Alice movie. No, good God, no. That's just I don't know. This is kind of mind screwy stuff. That's how I see that, right? Yeah, I do. So let's see what we have. I feel like that's not for kids to watch at all. No, it's not. Not even the cartoon. Unless you're maybe a bigger kids, right? So let's see what we have for Sagittarius and their person. Oh, and one more thing, Sagittarius. You could be saying, I like that movie. Leave me alone, power and light, right? We have nurture and boundaries. So this man here, we're not talking about boundaries like in a negative way. No, we're not, right? So that's how we have to see this card. We have to look at many of these cards, both in the negative and the positive light, so we can understand what the card means in the context of this reading. It's like kind of like a balance, right, between the two. But we have the boundaries card, and I feel like you might have got this card before, but we see, the Celtic man here, the Scot or the Irishman. Yeah, he is. You can tell by his face, right? Totally you can. Which I think is really cool when you can kind of tell, I mean, it's great to be mixed. I'm mixed myself, but I also think it's kind of beautiful, like when you can tell, where people have come from, right? I feel like it's neat and very cultural. But here he is, he's protecting. He's got this huge cross here, and somebody's protecting their boundaries. And, this isn't a good way. Like, I want to protect or keep something within a boundary here. I just feel like this is your person who wants to come and like have some type of like security with you. This is a number 1 too, so this can talk about a new beginning. Yeah, any number 1 can, right? And so the river is behind, like the free-flowing river. Like, this boundary is a good boundary. Whenever we see the river, it is always within divination, it is usually a sign of follow the flow or go with the flow. It can talk about abundance, the river, right? The free-flowing river, and can talk about freedom and all this kind of stuff, right? But this boundaries here, this person here who has made some type of a sacrifice and maybe turned you into the Queen of Hearts. Hopefully they didn't turn you into the snake, Sagittarius, right? He looks like those little raspberry fake candies, you know what I mean? Because he's a red snake with a beady skin or whatever. But the boundaries, somebody wants to protect this because we have boundaries with nurture. So, she's playing the flute here out in the middle of the, in the forest here. And, the butterflies here, and the horse is here, very much at peace. Probably rode the horse to get out there. But somebody wants to nurture something because they think this is magical and musical and beautiful. And that's why he is protecting this boundary. Like, anybody who comes up there to, like threaten it or question it. Hey, you don't own that land, right? Oh no, we're the powers that be. They're doing that, you guys. They are, okay? For people who don't know anything about what's going on, they're actually doing that. And so in some places they are, and that is their goal. It is to take away your property. But let's get back to this, Sagittarius, because somebody wants to give you something. They want to give you their love. They want to protect this. They want to nurture it. And they made a big sacrifice to come forward. Yeah. Maybe they're going to take off their top, Sagittarius, because as soon as you pull up this card, Bast with the Independent, they're showing like the Egyptian lady here, but her boobs are like full. They're center front, right? She has a nice body here, and but it's center front. Maybe that has to do with independence. I'm not sure, but they're showing her as like a strong woman, and this independence is the foundation for somebody's strength and somebody's success. So let's get into it. The bottom of the deck, Sagittarius, is going to be the World, the 8 of Cups, the 4 of Swords. And so, I've shuffled these cards several times, and somebody's walking away from something here to be with you because they feel a need to come protect this. Yeah, that's what's happening in this reading. So it's either this woman over here or this man, right, of course. Now, they might be praying and in major reflection. I feel like they are. And this World card with the 8 of Cups, this is definitely closing a cycle. And coming full circle. This person's coming full circle. Like, I've already been down the road of sacrifice, suffering. I feel like there's suffering in this reading. Yeah, I do. And we don't have a card that's really showing me that, but this is just what I'm getting here. So your person for me is walking away from whatever is blocking, like, the boundaries that protect this union that they want with you. Yeah, he's a very happy man there. He goes, don't come over here. Like, this is, he's supposed to be protecting his land here, or something he really loves with all these flowers. But, he's smiling like, I'm very proud in what I have here. And don't come over here and screw things up. Or don't try to come in here. Your person's making sure nobody gets between you guys. That's what this reading is about. So let's get into the reading right now. And let's get another shuffle over here for Sagittarius's person. Or Sagittarius and their person. Yeah, this is for the both of you. It is, the bottom of this deck is Justice. We have the Devil, OMG. And we have the Three of Wands and Temperance. The Three of Wands is about the future. This person's waiting for their ships to come in with you, Sagittarius. And they said, wow, Sagittarius is looking good. She just got a roller job over here, right? She went and sat next to all the little old ladies and got a roller job. Oh, God. Right here, over here, you have your braid, Sagittarius, right? And, but I feel like that's it, Somebody, this Justice card with the Devil, this person's coming, like, with fear. Or they have gone through something really bad, and this is why they have been in the Devil's energy. They are in fear, though, a little bit, because they're making sure it's the right time with this Night Watch card. Yeah. Either that, Sagittarius, or they think you're going over there to their fort to, like, get revenge on them or something. I don't think that's it. All right. Yeah. They're coming at a perfect time, because I'm not sure what this exact perfect time is, but this is something that's been planned. And for me, your person is suffering with something here. That's why they have the Devil. I'm pretty sure that's their card. And that's you, Sagittarius, right? As I said, with your new roller job, right? And so let's see what we have, right? My mom used to go get roller jobs, right? And her hair looks real good after. It sure did, because she had real thick hair till the day she died, right? And so my grandmother was like that too. All this long hair, and you're like, wow. So that's a good thing. I don't think I'll ever be bald. No. Might have some wild, crazy hair though, right? So let's see what we have, you guys. Luckily, we have a little bit more technology for our hair. We could do it at home, stuff like that, right? So let's see. And the bottom of the deck here, Four of Pentacles reversed. Oh, okay. And I don't think it's reversed at all. Four of Pentacles, they want to hold on to you here. So we've already looked at that. Let's go ahead and get a couple shuffles with this deck. And we have the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is renewed interest. Yeah. And that's what this person has, renewed interest. Maybe they want you to have your Tarzan outfit on, Sagittarius, right? They could. Some people like all that stuff, right? I mean, for me, I just like somebody to be looking sexy. I don't want them with chains and, what is it? The hostility look. And I don't want any of that. No, that's weird to me. In fact, for me, it's the opposite of love, right? But some people like all that stuff. They think it's exciting. Hey, man, what is it called? Different strokes for different folks. That's fine. As long as you don't try to show it to kids and, you start putting it in the school. Or in these kids' shows. Yeah. So let's see what we have. And that's exactly what these bitches are doing. So let's see what we have, you guys. They're just trying to create chaos wherever they go. And they know that a country that is in chaos is typically divided, is typically in fear, is typically unempowered, and just stressed out, where they can't even use the power of their mind entirely unless you are completely able to block it out. So let's get back to this, Sagittarius. And let's see what we got for Sagittarius and their person. See what we have. And the Devil again here. And we also have the Page of Cups. And I'm pretty sure this was in the upright. This person's coming. Yeah, and as I said, they're coming with fear. This Page of Cups is either an offer or communication or I'm sorry. Could be I'm sorry, because they sure do look like they're kind of afraid, right? And let's see what else we have here. We have the Five of Wands and the Two of Wands. This Five of Wands is, it's about these people. They're trying to work it out here. And they're standing on this really dry terrain here, right? And so, like, there was a drought here. I feel like there was something bad in the past that happened between you guys. Or it was really dry and this person didn't water your love. Something like that, right? We have the Two of Wands with it. And this talks about making a decision for your life, like regarding the world that you want to create for yourself. And there's a man watching. Maybe somebody knows all about what your person is doing. I feel like they do. And that's why this hostilities card could be here. All right? Unless you guys are hostile with me because I'm telling you what's going on, right? So let's see what we have, you guys. And yeah. So for you, Sagittarius, we have the Five of Cups, the King of Wands, the Tower's on your mind. So you could be, right away, the Tower's on your mind here. You might be wondering if this person has suffered. You could. Or if they had some type of sad ending. Either that or you have suffered a sad ending with this person, right? And you could be like, this could be about regret. You might have regretted like being with this person for some, right? We need to see the rest of the cards, but you might have regretted at some point. Because this looks like really complicated. This is private reading material. It is. And I don't mean that it's explicit or, we're reading about, real kind of nasty or real horrible things. No, I don't mean that. I just mean this is a really kind of a reading. I can tell it's very deep for a private reading. Let's see what else we have. We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. And this is in your challenge. That's you, probably. The Seven of Pentacles reversed. Wow, Sagittarius. And the Nine of Swords. I feel like you are probably, you could be wondering here, like, I don't know if this person will come back to me. Maybe you've been really kind of tripping here. Like worried, and maybe you lost sleep. Maybe you're having bad dreams about them. I'm not sure here, right? Of course, they're just showing the man in bed and he's crying, right? He's real upset. You might want this person to give something up. And they might have done that because there is sacrifice in this reading. I forgot what card it talks about, which really mentions the sacrifice. It could be this hostilities card or, this Queen of Hearts maybe. Or maybe maybe it's the Queen of Hearts. Yes, the Queen of Hearts. Because, she's getting more mature after a sacrifice. And here she is trying to sacrifice that snake, which is kill him, right? Let's see what else we have here. Page of Wands. The Moon card. Six of Wands. A lot of majors in this reading. Yeah, there's like 5 majors, 6 majors here. And we have 12 cards. So we have half of these cards, right? And so let's see what we have, you guys. And your person in the challenge is the Lovers. I feel like this person had to make a choice. Yeah, they had to make a choice to sacrifice something or stay there. I don't know where it is. It could be a union. It could be a career. I'm not sure, right? We don't just sacrifice unions. We sacrifice some jobs. We sacrifice just any situation that no longer serves us or where we think we might have a better opportunity, etc., etc. But your person's not hostile with you, Sagittarius. No, they're not. As I said, maybe they want to see you get into this, into costume, into this Tarzana look, right? Just tell them, tell them whatever you want. That's hilarious. But, they're not being that way with you. You don't look like you're, we don't even have the Five of Swords in this reading, which can talk about hostility. Sometimes maybe the 10 or the 3. There's some cards here that can talk about that. But we don't have any of these cards. Somebody else is being hostile. Somebody who's being let go, I'm pretty sure here. Yeah, I feel like because we have the 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, etc., right? So let's see. And for some, not for all, but the main gist or the more important thing about this reading is that I believe this person's coming. And they're coming, I've been saying this, hell or high water. Yeah, which is, I don't know where they get that from. Tennessee, they got it from somewhere, but it sounds like they got it from the South, but which is fine, right? But I'm saying that the general gist in this reading is that this person's coming to protect all boundaries and not let anybody come between you two. That's what that boundaries card is about. And the nurture card. They're coming to nurture this. Yeah, they are. As best they can. They're like, oh, I got to be with Sagittarius, right? So let's see what we have. And you have the Tower is what's on your mind. You could be wondering if this person is dismantling their own union. You could. Or if they are ending something. Or if something is kind of crashing down because it's not as strong, honestly, as what they want with you. Because what this person wants with you is, the strongest, most connected, most beautiful thing since sliced bread, right? Or since skinny jeans. It depends if you guys like those, right? And then we have the Two of Wands. This is what's on their mind. I mean, your mind, sorry. I feel like you're wondering if they're at a crossroads about their life. I'm pretty sure here. You might be at a crossroads about this person. About if they're going to, end something. Pretty sure. I shouldn't say I don't know, because that's not really the case. That's not how I feel here. I feel like there's some type of ending in your person's life. And you could be at a crossroads about it, but you could be wondering about them. Yeah, and you definitely could. And that's the part I'm not really sure of. Because here, the desire for you, Sagittarius, is, to see them in their Tarzan outfit. It is, or their Speedo, whatever it is that they like to wear. And then to take it off. I'm sure that's in the mix there, right? But, over here with the Seven of Pentacles reversed, this talks about, it can talk about, you could be wanting them to give up on something. Because this card talks about what am I going to get, kind of what can I grow in the upright, but it's in the reverse. I feel like you want them to stop doing whatever they're doing. You could maybe be hoping that they've already figured out what they're going to do here. Because in the upright, he's waiting and he's looking at his money bush, but he's wondering, what am I going to reap here? What harvest am I going to get? And it's in the reverse. I feel like you're hoping that this person already knows what they want and that they're coming. Yeah. And this person here, this Queen of Hearts, somebody here could have, could be rising up, really pissed off at them because of this Hostilities card. Trying to bite them, because this is about a sacrifice, the Queen of Hearts. Yeah. The Queen of Bleeding Hearts. Right? Let's see what else we have for you guys. We have the King of Wands. We have the Death card reversed. Yeah, I mean, you don't want this to end with this person. You could also be just wondering if this person is at a crossroads about ending this other situation that they're in. Whatever it is. They're in some type of situation, Sagittarius, or they have sacrificed it as of lately. Maybe they live, far away, on a farm or something. We got a lot of farmland here, kind of, forests and stuff like that. For some, it could be, right? That's the best place to be, and grow your own food, because they're deliberately trying to take food away from us and our opportunity and our purchasing power. If you don't agree with that, it's totally fine, but, So let's see what else we have, you guys. You don't even need to say I agree or I disagree. That would be kind of best appreciated, right? Yeah. But I feel like Sagittarius and many preppers, so many people will tell you that. Yeah, it's not just me. For somebody who doesn't know anything about this, go, oh, she don't know what she's talking about. Oh. No, this is, they're trying to tell people. So getting back to this, Sagittarius, here you are, the King of Wands. The Death card's reversed. You're either at a crossroads because you want them to end something, or you're kind of wondering here, because this could be on your mind, if they're at this crossroads about showing up for you. It's either or both. Could be both, right? Why not? And let's look at the past for you. You have the Chariot. So I feel like you had regret in the past that you couldn't have a victory with them, or maybe they didn't take control of their life in the past to come be with you. That could be the case. Because whoever's showing up here for you, Sagittarius, is coming with 100%. 100% of knowledge, 100% of love, 100% of determination. Yeah, for sure. They know that you guys are going to be a power couple. The man and the woman both holding a coin. If you guys are both two chicks, that's fine too. But whoever you guys are, they know that you're going to be, that you're going to be a power couple together. And I don't know what they did, Sagittarius, but this Night Watch card, this man, this wolf, he's so afraid here. He's like ready to draw, like they're coming for me, right? But this just talks about knowing when to act. And that's what they're doing here. They're like your person or you. I mean, the reading could be switched, but this is about knowing the exact timing. And I feel like what this has, we're going to look at their cards in a minute. And they have 5 major arcanas and 1 and the 6 of wands. Your person, they are, they have, they have 2 major arcanas here. I mean, I'm sorry, you guys, 4. Yeah, you can count, Denise. So let's see why the Wheel of Fortune's in the reverse here. But I forgot what I was saying here. Let's see, we have the King of Cups. This is in your challenge. Maybe your person's a water sign. I feel like this is you in the reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, in your own challenge. Because you have the 5 of Cups in the past. I feel like you suffered from this in the past. Or you might have had regret. And, regret is anything. It doesn't mean you did anything wrong. Regret is like, regret can be seen like, well, God, I regret what happened, right? Yeah, it's like when you get those letters in the mail, right? They used to send those letters. If you didn't get the job, we regretfully, they used to do that. Nowadays, they don't give a shit. Nowadays, it's like, kiss my ass if you want a job over here. It's kind of like that, right? I mean, maybe not everywhere, but there's just far less customer service and things like that, right? Before, when you went to go get a job, right away, they'd start discussing the benefit package. I'm not kidding. Nowadays, they're like, we don't have any benefits anymore. And, the interest rates have ruined your 401k, so we don't offer that anymore. I mean, it's really, that's it. In case you guys don't know about 401ks, let's get back to this. You could be saying, oh, my G, right? Oh, my darling here. And so let's see here. But I feel like you felt challenged in love for sure with this King of Cups. And maybe the challenge here is they have to make a decision in love, because we know the King of Cups is supposed to be good at that. He is. I mean, in the general meaning of the card, right? We don't mean these little takeoff decks and all that, right? He's supposed to be good. You're supposed to be good at whatever you like. The King of Pentacles is supposed to, he's supposed to be kind of good with his money, right? I mean, yeah, there could be some broke earth signs out there, of course, right? That could just be temporary, right? Failure is part of success. It sure is. Okay, people don't get that, right? Let's see what this 7 of Pentacles reversed is. We have the 2 of Swords. I feel like what this is you just don't know what's going to happen, and you probably haven't known. You look like you're either really hoping for them to come and on some level waiting. I don't know if you're waiting intuitively, or they promised you a long time ago, I'll never let you go, and you know that maybe they're ending another situation or something like that. There's something here that is not showing up because it's very deep. Deep, Sagittarius, right? Yeah. I feel like this 2 of Swords here with the 7 of Pentacles reversed, maybe you think they're not going to come because of money, right? 7 of Pentacles showing up. Like they don't want to part with their money. They do have some money. Man holding a coin, woman holding a coin. Somebody's got some financial stability here. Not going to hold the coin for nothing, right? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you don't either know what's going to happen. Maybe you are this could be the kind of energy here, Sagittarius, where you think this person might not come because they might not know what's going to happen. Yeah, wow, this reading is like almost over here, right? Here you are worried here, Sagittarius, but I feel like you don't know how they feel over here, and that's their energy. Most likely. Because you look like you were in thought over here with this Two of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. You don't know if you're going to have a new beginning with them. And so let's see what else we have for your person before we wrap this up, because this is a really long reading that I didn't really realize that it was that long. So here we have the Page of Wands and the Moon. They had a renewed interest in the past, or they wanted this renewal in the past. Currently they have the Moon. For me, your person doesn't know what's going to happen when they knock on your door or call you. Because this is about doubts and fears. What's on their mind is a victory. So they want the victory, but they don't know if it's going to happen. Yeah, Sagittarius, maybe you were acting like Tarzan in the past, right? You could have, right? We have a lot of kind of violence here. He's holding the big sword, and here's this woman here, the Queen of Hearts, wielding the sword after the snake. And then, you know, here's this paranoid wolf over here getting ready to draw his sword, you know, because he feels a little threatened. In the challenge for them is the Lovers. And they have the Hangman. They have to make a choice. Maybe it's between a Piscean, because you have the King of Cups over here. Or they are a Pisces, maybe. But they could be anybody here. We do have the High Priestess here. They could definitely be a Piscean. They could be a Cancerian, because we have Cancer twice too. Or Scorpio is here with the Death card. You know, it could be anybody. Taurus is over here, and etc. Right? But I feel like your person had to make a choice. And I believe this choice entails a sacrifice. And they have the High Priestess. They have the Three of Wands with it. Okay, so this person is making a choice to sacrifice something for their future, the Three of Wands. They're hoping their intuition is serving them right. That's what this is about here. And so with the High Priestess here, we have the Hierophant in their fear or their doubt. Maybe they were married and, you know, you might not want to take them back for that reason. Right? You could be saying, I'm putting on my nun outfit today. So, I mean, I can get into this other outfit here, the Tarzana outfit, but only if you've really like begged, baby. No, the Ten of Wands is showing up. Yeah, this person could have been married here, and they're afraid here. We have the Ten of Wands in the fear. They could be afraid because they were married before. They could also be afraid here. Your person's carrying, this was a major burden for them to show up for you. It is. That's why they're planning the right moment over here too. This person's afraid that they say the wrong word, you're going to go off with their head. That's kind of it, right? And they're afraid over here. They carried a burden about something here. We're going to find out about it in the extended. And the extendeds are all super affordable, you guys. Sorry about such a long reading. And the link is always below. I really want to see this. We're going to use a couple different decks, and we're going to use this famous deck over here that a lot of people like. It's over here to the left here. You know, the deck that has like Sleeping Beauty. I want to see that, right? And yeah, we're going to see how they feel about you, the environment they're in, how they're looking at this. They're shaking in their pants, Sagittarius, for sure, right? And yeah, their near future, we're going to see what they want to say to you, right? We're going to see what's unknown. We're just going to see all about them, Sagittarius, right? We're going to have a big old spread. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe.